Taylor Swift, the undisputed queen of pop storytelling, has always woven her personal life into her music with a finesse that turns everyday moments into epic ballads. But in a delightful twist that's equal parts heartwarming and viral gold, it's her fiancé Travis Kelce's world of football that's now serenading her tunes back to her. Picture this: a burly Kansas City Chiefs defensive tackle, fresh off the field, belting out lyrics from Swift's newest single like he's auditioning for her backup choir. Chris Jones, the 31-year-old powerhouse known for sacking quarterbacks rather than stealing spotlights, turned a routine post-practice press conference into an impromptu karaoke session, and Swift couldn't resist joining the fun from afar. As the clip exploded across social media, it highlighted not just the infectious joy of her music but the deepening bonds forming in the unexpected intersection of Swift's glittering stage and Kelce's gridiron grit. It all unfolded on a crisp fall afternoon at the Chiefs' training facility, where Jones sauntered into the media scrum with the swagger of a man who's just dominated a drill. Blasting from his phone speakers was "The Fate of Ophelia," the brooding, sea shanty-infused track from Swift's just-dropped album that's been climbing charts faster than Kelce's touchdown celebrations. The song, with its evocative lyrics painting tales of doomed lovers and turbulent oceans, and on the land, the sea, the sky, struck a chord with Jones, who couldn't help but harmonize as he greeted reporters. "How we doing?" he crooned, his deep baritone twisting Swift's ethereal melody into something ruggedly charming, like a lighthouse keeper reciting poetry to the waves. The room erupted in laughter and applause, the kind that bridges the gap between sports locker rooms and sold-out stadiums. When a reporter, grinning ear to ear, quizzed him on the tune's title, Jones didn't miss a beat. "The Fate of Ophelia," he declared, whipping out his phone to flash the screen like a proud fanboy. Wrapping up with a casual "y'all take care," he left the press corps buzzing, phones already capturing the magic for posterity. Swift, ever the digital native with an eagle eye for fan moments, caught wind of the video almost immediately. Perched in her Nashville studio or perhaps en route to a tour stop, her schedule a whirlwind of rehearsals and red-eye flights, she hit like on the TikTok upload, a simple gesture that sent Swifties into a frenzy. That heart icon? It's more than a tap, it's an endorsement, a bridge from her ivory tower of creativity to the everyday enthusiasts who make her empire tick. For Jones, it's validation from the artist herself, turning a casual jam session into a badge of honor. In interviews following the viral hit, Jones gushed about discovering the song through team playlists, curated, no doubt, by Kelce, who's been unapologetically Team Taylor since their romance bloomed in 2023. "Man, that track hits different after a long practice," Jones shared in a later sideline chat. "It's got that build-up like waiting for the snap count. Travis put me on it and now it's in my rotation." The anecdote paints a vivid picture of Chiefs camaraderie, hulking athletes unwinding to Swift's discography, debating verses like play calls. This isn't an isolated incident. It's the latest chapter in the symbiotic love affair between Swift, Kelce, and the Chiefs' kingdom. Since Swift first cheered from the suites at Arrowhead Stadium, her presence has woven pop culture into the fabric of football fandom. Teammates like Jones have embraced her as one of their own, trading stories of her surprise baked goods, think lavender shortbread cookies or red velvet whoopie pies, delivered post-game as tokens of her budding hobby. Swift, a self-proclaimed novice in the kitchen, has turned these treats into a ritual, each batch a sweet note in the symphony of her integration. "She's got skills off the field too," Jones joked in a podcast appearance. "Those cookies? Better than any Gatorade shower." The affection is mutual. Swift's concerts have become must-see events for the team, with Kelce leading chants of "Karma is the guy on the Chiefs" from the front row. Kelce himself amplified the moment with his signature flair. Fresh off scoring his milestone 100th touchdown, a feat that cemented his Hall of Fame trajectory, he channeled the song's viral dance trend right there on the turf. As confetti rained and cameras flashed, he twirled and dipped to "The Fate of Ophelia" as chorus, arms flailing in exaggerated romance, drawing roars from the crowd and a bemused smile from Swift, watching from afar via broadcast. It was pure, unscripted joy, a football star moonwalking to his pop star's rhythm, blurring lines between end zones and encore stages. Fans dubbed it "Touchdown Tango," spawning edits blending Kelce's highlights with Swift's music videos. The couple's dynamic, often dissected in tabloids, shines here in its purest form. Supportive, playful, defying the cynicism that dogs high-profile romances. Delving deeper, "The Fate of Ophelia" itself merits exploration as the spark for this frenzy. From Swift's latest album, rumored to be a concept piece exploring Shakespearean tragedies through modern lenses, The track reimagines Hamlet's ill-fated muse as a fierce, unyielding force amid betrayal and tempests. Lyrically dense with allusions to drowning desires and vengeful tides, it's Swift at her most poetic, layering acoustic guitars with swelling strings that evoke both intimacy and epic scale. Critics have praised its maturity, calling it a siren song for the scorned, while fans pore over Easter eggs tying it to her real-life narrative, perhaps a nod to past heartbreaks or the stabilizing anchor of Kelce. Jones's rendition, raw and unpolished, stripped it to its emotional core, proving its universality, a football anthem in sheep's clothing. The ripple effects extend to Swift's broader cultural footprint. Her relationship with Kelce has boosted NFL viewership among young women by 20%, per league stats, with Swift effect merchandise flying off shelves. Moments like this humanize her, countering narratives of untouchability. She's no longer just the era's tour juggernaut grossing over $1 billion. She's the girlfriend sharing recipes with linemen, liking fan vids at 2 a.m. For the Chiefs, it's a morale booster. Jones noted in a team huddle how Swift's music fuels their drives, turning weight room grunts into sing-alongs. As the season barrels toward playoffs, expect more crossovers. Kelce gifting signed jerseys at her shows, Swift tailoring game day outfits with friendship bracelets. In an era where celebrity couples are fodder for fleeting memes, Swift and Kelce's story feels enduring, grounded in mutual admiration. Her like on Jones's video? A quiet affirmation of this blended world, where a pop ballad can rally a defense. As Swift preps for her next era, whispers of a folk-infused follow-up, moments like these remind us, music's fate isn't sealed in studios but in the unexpected harmonies of life. For now, the Fate of Ophelia sails on, carried by a tackle's baritone and a pop star's wink.